this donation. But before you do that, I really would like for Kevin Cate, who has donated the map, to take a couple of minutes to make a comment or remarks as he sees fit. He's obviously the donor, but more importantly, in my mind, he had the idea that this map is something that needed to exist in the first place, and then went about getting it done and has graciously agreed to donate one of the very first prints of this to the city. So with that, Kevin Cate, you may begin.
Welcome to the Chambers. You've been a friend of this commission in the city for a long time. I fully expect you to introduce all of your special guests that are here, along with the artists too. And on behalf of the commission, I don't want to jump the gun, and we'll say it at the end. Thank you so much for the donation. We truly appreciate it. The floor is yours, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you all. And these are my wonderful children, so thank you for your patience here. And thank you for everybody that's participated in today's meeting. Mr. Mayor, Commissioners.
Kevin, I think they would appreciate it if you would introduce them by name.
This is Emery Jean. This is my son, and then my son Edison, my wife Ashley, and my daughter Ainsley Mabel.
Thank you.
So like I said, you can see the map over there. There's an old Greek quote that says that the city is the teacher of man. And what that means is that the decisions that we make as citizens out here and the decisions that you make up there regarding our city are reflective of our character, the good and the bad, our hopes, our fears, our dreams, and our reality. And we're excited to present this 2019 updated historical map to the city of Tallahassee. We were inspired by the 1885 map that you can see outside of the chambers to recreate this map. This map was hand-drawn by Jenn Witcomb, who's a local Tallahassee artist. Wow. This was also printed locally at Wilderness Graphics in Tallahassee and shepherded through by my company, Cate, which is also based in Tallahassee. Now, if you look at that 1885 map, we don't know everything about the people of Tallahassee in 1885 other than what we can read in books. But that map does still teach us. It teaches us about where we've been so we can know where we need to go. It teaches us what 100 and some years worth of progress can actually look like on a map. And so when we donate this, not only today when folks are looking at it, but for future generations, my kids and their kids after them and so on. I don't just want them to look at the beautiful trees and the hand-drawn streets and parks and memorials and theaters and museums. That's not what they're looking at. They're also looking at our character and the decisions that we make as a community together. And we want to make sure that they know that we were putting our hands together to build the community that we're proud of, that we could show that we are comforting those in need, like you all were talking about earlier, and making decisions that are reflective of our entire community. And so I want them to see that ambition and that drive from all of us here when they look back on that. And so with that, on behalf of myself, Jenn Witcomb, Stephanie Shoemate from my company, my wife and children who you just met, I do want to hope that you accept this gift from us. And finally, let me just say, I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, and just like we don't know much about the people that put together that 1885 map, if on the off chance that anyone remembers what we did here today in masks, I want them to remember that in the middle of a global pandemic, when times are tough, and there's a lot of despair, that the people of Tallahassee, the citizens of Tallahassee, still believe in the power of art, the power of compassion and self-reflection through art, and that we are not done finishing our city, and that we together can do so much more over these next 100 and some years.
Amen. Excellent. Well said. Jen, please, the floor is yours. It's beautiful.
Sure. Well, I thank Kevin for this opportunity. I've been a resident of Tallahassee now for over a decade, and I love it. So this was a labor of love as well as art.
Well, it will be our honor to have your artistic work hang from this point forward in your city hall. Thank you very much. Ceremonially, I'm going to ask Mayor Pro Tem to make the motion to accept this wonderful donation.
I move acceptance of this really cool piece of art that's sitting over there.
Excellent. And we will ceremoniously all second the acceptance. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, It passes unanimously with our utmost gratitude, and it is truly gorgeous. Thank you very much. Kevin, I can't say enough. Thank you and your firm for putting all this together. It's absolutely fantastic, and you got a beautiful family.